Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So recently I've been doing a lot of makeup and fashion videos for you guys, but what I haven't been doing is talky videos, so I think that I will do one of them. I've seen a lot of videos around YouTube about secrets of shops. I found a video by Demi Donnelly. I think she's amazing. She's from Newcastle. She's like only just like got big, I think. She has done a secrets Primark workers don't want you to know, and I'm gonna do one of those because I actually did used to work in Primark and there is a lot I can tell you. So I've got a list here of secrets that Primark assistant workers don't want you to know, just in case I forget anything, but promise me I did used to work there. Okay, so I used to work in the women's section to start with, and then I got promoted, but I didn't get a pay rise to customer services. And then sometimes, like in between then, mostly when I was on women's wear, I'd go on tills as well. So when it got really busy, they would shout out tannoy in the customer service, which I had to do in customer services, and then we would all go from the women's wear, men's wear, blah blah blah, over to the tills to serve. I'll start with the tills. There is a male and a female voice. So there's two buttons underneath the till, not the till itself, but underneath the actual table. There are two buttons, one for a male voice and one for a female voice, and it's actually meant to be, it's easier for the customers to find out who they're going to, a male or a female. That's what it's supposed to be. I did actually wonder this myself when I asked them while I was working there. This was like a few years ago, and they said it was because of that. But obviously customers don't actually know that, so I don't know what the point of that is, but I used to press the male voice just to piss everyone off. Another thing about the tills, if you bring over a damaged item that you found on the rails, like with a stain on or something, we would like more than happily give you 10% off. Like, we wouldn't even question it. Like, you could have easily like just like taken a pen and put a little dot on it or something, and then it would have been, we could have discounted it. A lot of people I think did that. They went to the try it on in the changing rooms, and then they'll like put a little rip into it so that on the seam, so then they can just sew it back up again, and then we'll give them 10% off. So not giving anyone any ideas, but that is probably what happened. Another thing is staff discount. We didn't actually get any staff discount. I mean, like, there is no point of staff discount. Primark is already bloody cheap. But at Christmas time we would get staff discount, although I never actually got discount there. I don't actually think I actually worked during Christmas. There was like a certain cut-off date of like, or a starting date and a cut-off date of like our discount can start, which I think is absolutely stupid. It should just be like the whole of December. But yeah, that was 10%. Now a lot of people think that we had a book of faces. Well, we didn't. I don't know what this is about. Obviously I think it's pictures taken from CCTV and put into a book. It was like the burn book or something, and like, or like the book of faces, and we had to like chuck out any customers that were, well, we got the security to chuck them out if like they had caused trouble before. That has never happened in my in my Primark that I worked at. On your first day, when I started on women's wear, I got a 10-minute crash course, as everyone calls it, of folding clothes. Obviously we all know how to fold clothes, but there is a certain technique into folding t-shirts or tops and trousers. I will show you. So I have a t-shirt here which is from Primark, and a pair of trousers here which are from Primark. So what you do is you get your t-shirt, this is inside out, get your t-shirt, hold it here, fold it inwards like this, and then well, you're meant to do it on a table, but you fold it down, and then it should look like that, and then you would always pile it on top of each other. With the trousers, you fold them together, like you probably would anyway. These are also inside out. Fold them together, and then you would fold them up, leaving a bit like that, folding up, and then folding back down again, and then you would pile them up like that. Simple! So another one on this list that I've got here, urine and faeces are pretty common on the shop floor. I've never actually dealt with urine or faeces. I've actually no, that's a lie. I have called the cleaner to come and clean up someone that wet themselves. It was a child. A lot of the time when somebody asks us if we could find something in their size out back, yeah, we've got a lot of stock out back, As you can imagine, Primark sells a lot of shit. We did have sections for like women's wear, men's wear down back, out back. We had a cellar. We didn't have sections for like trousers, shirts, skirts, dresses. It was just there. There was boxes everywhere. So I go into the women's wear. There was nothing on the side of the boxes that tell me what it is, like t-shirt or whatever. It just says like floral print or like navy or something like this. There was no indication of what it was just boxes. I used to, when I first started work there, I used to just rip open all the boxes and have a look in and actually look in all the boxes. But then when I started working there more, we used to have night shift workers who would work for a couple of hours after we closed, and they would stock up the shelves. All of that stock would go on the shelves at the beginning of the day, so we wouldn't have any of the new stock, any of that stock that's on the shelves back at stock. It would all be out. All the new stock would be downstairs ready to go out. Sometimes there would be more, but most of the times there wasn't. It was just new clothes that were down there, new styles. They wouldn't have anything that was in that size. I personally absolutely hated working at Primark. The way I was treated, the way the customers treated me, and the way that the staff treated me because of the way the customers treated me was absolutely astonishing. Like, customers would talk to you like absolute shit, especially at customer services. They would say, oh, can you call me a manager? So I called them manager, and you see all these memes on Facebook or whatever saying, oh, let me call you manager. Manager comes over and agrees with you, and you're just like, yeah, exactly. That never happened. Managers never agree with you. They're like, oh yeah, just give it to them, they'll be fine. If I just gave it to them without me calling you, I'd be in so much trouble. But I had to get you here to make myself look bad for me to give it to them. Like, I'm just trying to do my job, and then the managers can't even let me do my job. And then another thing, when we closed, we obviously had to rehang everything that was returned, check that it wasn't damaged, blah blah blah. There was a lot of clothes to hang up, and sometimes we didn't even have the hangers, so we had to like find hangers that we chuck into the buckets on the tills. It was an absolute nightmare. We would have to tip out all the hangers, try and hang everything back up, and try and find these hangers. Sometimes they weren't. We were fighting for a 16 hanger. It was absolutely ridiculous. And then the managers would forget that I am in customer service, hanging all your shit up. So everyone's gone home, all the managers are in the manager's office having their little end of whatever meeting, and then like I walk out, there's no one on the shop floor. I'm like, what the fuck? I hope I'm not like locked in here. So I've gone in and they're like, oh yeah, you can go. And I'm like, thanks mate, thanks a lot, like what the fuck. I don't know, the new management might be nicer, it might be just my Primark that I worked at. Another YouTuber actually worked at my Primark. Rebecca Sayers is the one that works actually at my old Primark. She's actually recently got a promotion, so to become a supervisor. She's like kind of killing it in that job right now that I hated, but go check her out, Rebecca Sayers. I put a link in the description, and I also put Demi's link in the description as well. Oh, Demi Donnelly just replied to my comment. I said on her video that I would mention her in this video, and she was like, thanks, so amazing. I love her, I think she's absolutely amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry about the ranting at the end, but gotta get shit off my chest. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again soon. Please like, subscribe and comment, and have a lovely day. See you guys, bye!